It's fall! Wow, my voice.
I guess I need this.
I'm so excited it's fall. Are you excited it's fall? I'm so excited.
Not as excited as you.
It's like rainy and cold.
You don't even have to talk so loud, right?
I know, I'm so excited. And play Catan and making soup. You could have just opened it.
Oh, because then it doesn't.
We're supposed to be answering questions about being vegan.
But this is vegan related.
What is it? All vegan restaurant makes its debut in Lincoln. They're making a Lincoln vegan restaurant? What is it? You have to go.
Rutabagas.
Ooh, what kind of restaurant is it?
It's an all vegan menu, but it like makes your comfort foods into all vegan. The menu features items such as bacon mac and cheese, a rutabaga and jackfruit nachos.
I'm not sure what rutabaga is. What even is rutabaga?
I don't even know. Hey Siri, what's a rutabaga?
The rutabaga, sweet, deeper snagger, also called by several other names in different regions, is a root vegetable that originated as a cross between the cabbage and the turnip. Scotland and Ireland have a tradition of carving the roots into lanterns at Halloween.
I'm down for that.
You gonna get some rutabagas instead of pumpkins and carve them into faces? No, but we're gonna answer the questions I got off the internet first. Stop looking at yourself. You're
I'm
so
looking
cute.
at the camera.
Look how adorable you are. Okay.
just.
You read the first one.
What's the difference between vegan and vegetarian?
Do you want to answer or do you want me to answer?
You can answer this one.
Okay, so vegetarians, they just don't eat animals.
Or animal products.
No, we don't eat animal products.
Yeah.
Vegetarians don't eat animals.
Something beeped. The oven is done preheating.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you should check on them.
Okay.
Will you stir the soup?
Yeah.
It's a mess, guys.
I'm so excited about fall thing.
I'm excited about fall. I'm excited about fall because like hoodies and leaves.
I don't know. Come look at these rolls. I don't know if they're done or not.
And it's beautiful and very bright.
Happy birthday to you.
It's not
I don't know. That just popped into
anybody's
my head.
birthday. Well, how are they supposed to know
This
who we
is
are?
Blake, and I'm Michael.
I don't know.
What is
Also, what is
I'm
happening?
just slouchy trans guys trying to hide our chests. We're both wearing like big sweaters and stuff.
Triggered.
Okay, the difference between vegan and vegetarian is vegetarians just don't eat meat. Vegans don't eat anything animal. So like anything that comes from animals or so like we don't eat meat or eggs because it comes from an animal, or like gelatin comes from animal fat.
Chicken broth. Anything made or
made
a byproduct of an animal, we do not consider.
There are some like controversial things that are like honey. I guess some vegans eat honey and some vegans don't eat honey. We eat honey. We actually haven't eaten honey since we've gone vegan, but like you have.
I put it in my smoothies. Don't judge me. It's delicious, okay?
I guess it's like a natural sweetener. It's better than I put sugar in my smoothies, just like like cane sugar. Okay. But like we eat honey because
bees aren't harmed in the making of honey. They naturally make honey. They're not forced to do it.
I'm pretty sure we don't give bees hormones to make them produce.
No, they just naturally just do it.
But they do that to cows.
And they have to be, the honey has to be emptied out anyway. Yeah.
Anyways, what can you eat?
Everything basically, except anything made from animals.
Like
we're more plant-based.
Yeah, we are more plant-based. I feel like, at least I have, like, learned so many more fun things to eat because, okay, this is just a bad example, but definitely, like, the first couple months that I lived here, I pretty much would eat, like, Hot Pockets.
Bacon.
We ate a lot of bacon. Hot Pockets.
You ate a
frozen
lot of bacon.
pizzas. We would, like, just buy a lot of frozen pizzas. Yeah. What else? We just ate a lot of potatoes with, like, when I eat like, baked potatoes, I put, like, like a cup of cheese and like 3 tablespoons of like sour cream and some cream, cheese, and then like 6 different seasonings. I make like really
and then
good
butter
and bacon.
And bacon.
And
yeah,
really, I make really good baked potatoes if you're not vegan. It's changed them both.
I definitely didn't eat very healthy.
Keep talking.
Well, he's distracted by buns. So basically, what?
I'm okay.
What did you do? What were we talking about? I got distracted.
What can we eat when we're vegan? And we're talking about
how we ate before.
We ate before. We did not eat very well. I ate a lot of bagels. I feel like bagels weren't bad. Bagels are pretty...
With cream cheese.
That's true. I ate one with cream cheese. And like mozzarella cheese balls. I do miss cheese. That's probably like the only thing that I really need. After I worked at the chicken plant though, I was not like permanently turned off to chicken. I used to work at a chicken plant in Arkansas. But of course like I wasn't 100% turned off to chicken after that. But like I definitely had to like not look at chicken when I ate it. Like I couldn't like look at chicken when I ate it, and I don't know. Which I feel like is not good. Like I feel like if you can't look at something when you're eating it, it's probably not the best thing to be eating.
Yeah, I have to agree.
But okay, I don't miss chicken or beef though.
Neither do I.
Or like pork.
And like I was obsessed with steak, okay?
Yeah, same. Oh look, isn't it hard to be vegan? Not as hard as we thought it was gonna be.
We were like planning this transition period. We're gonna go vegetarian. We were vegetarian for like 2 days, and then like we just stopped eating everything animal product.
It wasn't as hard as I thought.
And we didn't even realize it until a few days later. And Michael was like, "Babe, we've been vegan for a couple of days." Yeah.
We just eat like a lot of fruits and vegetables now.
Yeah. Also a lot of rice and beans because
Yeah, and protein.
Mm-hmm.
Protein is good. And
Smoothies.
Smoothies. We blend a lot of things. A lot of people think that it's gonna be okay. It can be really hard to go vegan.
Yeah.
If you're trying to eat like a lot of replacement foods, like if you're trying to have like a lot of like fake meat, or like plant-made meat, whatever you want to call it, or like a lot of like fake cheeses and like replacement things that you're trying to replace, I feel like that would be hard.
After working at the place that we were working, I don't want to say the name of it, but it was basically like a beef jerky plant, and seeing the process of how it was made and like the disgusting things that they do, like they get away with, like completely turned me off of.
I feel like both of us, having worked with like commercial places that had meat processing, no. Once you see where certain things come from, like you don't see it the same way afterward.
Drink your tea.
What is the 4th question? Here, read the number 4 while I drink my tea.
Why did you go vegan? Okay, this is a question that we've been asked.
We get asked this question a lot. A lot of people go vegan for moral and like ethical reasons.
And everybody assumes that we did. Because they make fun of us for it. Like,
well, yeah, I think that, the reason people get made fun of for being vegan is not because they're choosing not to eat animal products. It's because they're seen as like super like sensitive, I guess.
Yeah.
And like people demean them for like being like overly considerate about like things. We did not go vegan for ethical reasons. But I don't think that it really matters why we went vegan.
Yeah.
Like, because we still did it.
We just felt like it.
I was like sitting on the couch and I was like watching videos and I was like, this is great. And then he walked in and he was like, how do you feel if I went vegan? And he was like, I don't care what you do. It's your body. That's your exact words.
Yeah, I said that and then I was like, but there's no way that I could do it because I love meat.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then we both got obsessed. Every night we get in bed and we're like, you want to watch vegan YouTube? And they were a lot about like, a lot of them obviously were ethical reasons. But a lot of them were also like health reasons and not even like ethical reasons, but just like logical reasons. Like, I know that you disagree with me on this, but like I have said since I was like a small child that there's like no point, like why do we drink cow's milk? Like, it's not, I'm not a baby cow. And, like, if I was a baby human, like, at one time I was a baby human, I drink baby human milk. Well, I guess it's not baby human milk, it's like...
Baby human milk.
I've been dairy sensitive on and off, but, like, not on and off, but, like, just ignored it. And I've never liked milk.
Like your allergies?
Yeah, I also have discovered that I'm allergic to...
Tree
nuts, which sucks.
Except almonds.
Except almonds. But I think it's just because, like, it's almond milk. Like, it's not super concentrated. Like, it's not the actual
We should
almond.
test that and give you almonds.
It doesn't make sense for humans to drink baby cow milk. Yeah, we learned a lot of things. I learned about the dairy industry, and it was wild. It was so really... yeah. Even though, like, we didn't go vegan for ethical reasons, I definitely still, like, see it as, like, a plus. I know that you, like, don't completely agree.
It's not that I don't agree, it's that I don't care. No,
I watched some really sad videos. I just wanted to cuddle all the baby cows. I'm gonna cry. Why am I so emotional?
Cows.
We're talking about why we went vegan.
Yes, I just was like...
We primarily did it for health reasons.
Yeah. Definitely did it for health reasons on my part.
I see.
It's more beneficial for my bones, which are
Yeah.
terrible. My joints,
Uh-huh.
my arthritis.
Okay, we need to focus.
You need to focus. You're changing the subject again.
Okay, let's go to the next question. So the reason we're vegan is for health reasons. Mine is kind of like not turned into for ethical reasons, but I definitely, I'm
That's
glad.
a plus.
It's
That's
like
a
plus.
positive side to it.
Yeah.
Yes. I could care less what other people do with their lives. Like
I
if
could
you're
care
gonna
less about
eat
what
meat,
other people
you're
do
gonna
with their
eat
lives, but I also, like, am sad about the baby cows getting hurt. Okay, next question. Where do you get your protein? Okay, a lot of people get really angry at vegan, but, like, literally everything has protein in it.
Yeah. Lots of
Literally.
vegetables have protein.
Beans,
Rice and beans make a whole protein. That's like, we get most of our protein every single day, if not over.
Yeah.
We get,
I definitely am eating more protein now than I was before I went vegan.
but we
That-
were being more mindful of it now
Mhm.
than before. We didn't really pay attention
We
to our
track it
nutrients.
in our apps, and
Our
we
minerals.
have all our vitamins, and we keep track of like when we're out of certain ones. It's great.
Deficient.
Yeah.
We're out.
I love you.
I love you too. Next question.
Aren't humans biologically designed to eat meat? Okay, so there's this huge argument about, like, well, like, your teeth, you have canine teeth. So that means you're designed to eat meat. And okay, technically, if you look at, like, our teeth, and then you compare them to, like,
Lions.
lions, like, we very obviously do not have lion teeth. But we also very obviously don't have, like, herbivore teeth. Our teeth are not herbivore teeth, and they're not carnivore teeth. Actually, our teeth were made to eat cooked meat. That's why they don't look like lion teeth. It's because humans are the only species ever to cook their meat. Like, we're the only species who cooks their meat. No other animal cooks their meat, which I think is interesting. Like, we discovered fire and we created it, and then we learned to cook, and now we learned to eat meat. I definitely don't believe that humans aren't supposed to eat meat. Because I think that
I just think it's not for everybody.
it's
And
not
that's
for
okay.
everybody. Okay. Isn't being vegan expensive? It can be. If you, like earlier we talked about, if you use a lot of replacement foods.
If you use a lot of replacement foods and supplements and everything else like that, it can be. If you eat just strictly organic, it can be. But all in all, not really. Like I feel like we've spent the same amount of money, if not less, than we would have before.
Yeah, like when you eat a lot of replacement foods, like obviously like cashew cheese and like.
That's definitely going to be expensive.
Yeah. What else? Like replacement meats, they're probably more expensive as well. But we eat beans and rice and vegetables and fruits. That's what
and
we eat.
tortillas.
Yeah.
Tortillas.
We eat a lot of like nuts. Well, not anymore. I eat peanuts.
I do.
I eat a lot of peanut butter, but I've always loved peanut butter. I will just sit there in my bed and eat peanut butter with a spoon. It's great.
No.
Anyways, it's not actually that expensive when you eat just like
Yeah.
foods that are not processed. which is
Yeah.
what our bodies were, like, literally what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to eat foods that have not been through machines. Who would have thought?
I know, right?
That's the great thing about, like, fruits and vegetables is you don't have to be like, is this vegan? Like, no. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're so much more tasty, like they're naturally sweet. And
Bananas are like my
we
new
go through a
favorite
lot of
thing.
bananas
We
and
eat
avocados.
so many bananas and avocados because we need like healthy fats.
Avocado toast.
This one is in all caps, which I think is funny. Isn't it boring to eat salad and tofu all the time?
First of all,
we don't like tofu. Like
That's
neither of
disgusting.
us like tofu. It's like gross. Probably like it might taste okay if you made it right, but I just can't stand the texture.
yeah, texture is a big thing for me too. I can't do the texture of tofu. I tried it for my friend Matt, and yeah.
No, I used to work at a grocery store where I did like a salad bar and we had to like have this big block of tofu and like cut it into chunks and then like put seasoning on it and then bake it. And like I just remember like the sound of the knife cutting through the like tofu, and it's like you're cutting through like a marshmallow that's like soaked in water. It was gross. Actually, this is a weird thing. I thought we would eat a lot more salad than we do. But that's also
Well, we also haven't had this stuff and we don't really buy this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
I can't eat salad without ranch, and that's a problem because we're vegan. That's the other supplement that we have to get, is that we're gonna get a vegan ranch. because
Which
I
is like
can't-
$9 a bottle.
Yeah.
But I love salad. We got a recipe for sweet potato and brown rice burgers from Our Twisted Kitchen. It's another YouTube. You should
They're
follow
great.
them. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, we just keep watching all the. That's one of the YouTubers that we watch at night.
Yeah.
Whenever we get all excited, we're like. They put out a new video last night. We watched it. It was great. It was the shells. They did
yes.
shells, and they did like lasagna, and now I'm
No,
excited.
it's not lasagna.
Not lasagna.
It is stuffed jumbo shells.
It kinda looks
ricotta
like
and
lasagna.
spinach.
But they
stuffed
made like a
shells.
vegan ricotta cheese, and I thought that was amazing.
But I don't know.
It didn't have
It's got almonds in it.
no.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, we can have. Cause I can't have cashews. I bet we could do it with almonds. I wonder if I'm allergic to almonds.
Like I said, we should test that theory. I just crumble those up on top of a salad and put avocado.
Not the almonds. The
No.
sweet potato burger.
Yeah, that. And put that avocado and Dorothy Lynch. It's delicious.
Okay, well, sorry,
it's a
Nebraska.
staple to this
But I
amazing
also
state.
thought dressing. If I could figure out a dressing that I would eat on salad, I would eat salad all the time because I used to eat salad all the time.
We can have Catalina dressing. It's vegan.
That's gross. Like literally
Have you
the
ever
only.
had it before?
No, but I smelled it.
Okay, well that's not no.
Literally the only dressing that I like on salad is ranch. Okay, number 9. Here, you read the number 9.
Will I offend you by eating meat or dairy?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Our lifestyle is not for everyone,
No.
and we don't force our views on things on other people because everybody can have their own opinion, everybody can have their own life. It's not our job to sit there and force people to eat something that they don't like, just like I wouldn't let them force me to eat something that I don't like. Like honestly, if I had guests over that were not vegan, I'd probably still cook them meat.
Really?
Yeah. But I would
I think I would.
I have no desire to eat meat or dairy at all. Which is surprising because like I was obsessed with meat and
I was obsessed with cheese.
yeah, we know.
So Ollie, one of them, said this. I have a question for you guys to delve into that might be interesting. This is a long question, by the way. Being vegan can be considered as a dietary thing or as an actual lifestyle. Many vegans are quite anal and exclusionary about a vegan lifestyle being the only genuine form of veganism. Not something I personally enjoy dealing with in the vegan communities, but it is a thing, lol. So are you guys following just a vegan diet, or are you working on learning about the lifestyle as well? Lifestyle meaning, for a few examples, practicing low environmental impacts, and oh, I didn't screenshot the whole thing. I didn't realize there was a see more. Maybe I can find it. I'm still scrolling.
So while he's searching for that, we mentioned Our Twisted Kitchen, which they do weekly recipe videos, and they drink while they do it, which is amazing because I relate. And
you don't even drink that much.
yeah, but when I do,
You don't cook when you drink either. I feel like that would be dangerous.
Sometimes I do.
I would not be able to cook while drinking. I've never been intoxicated, but...
No. I feel like, no. Another vegan YouTuber that we watch is Ellen Fisher. She's from Hawaii. She's amazing.
She's great. And
her family's
sister.
amazing.
Her sister is
Hannah.
Hannah McNeely, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love them both and their families.
They're adorable.
They're great.
Their kids are so cute.
Are you guys following just the vegan diet, or are you working on learning about the lifestyle as well? Meaning practicing low environmental impacts and ethics like plastic reduction, not using animal products such as fur, leather, advocating for the rights of animals killed and abused for meat, eggs, dairy, being strict on rescue ethics with pets such as TNR transport, I'm not quite sure what that means, and spay and neuter advocation and other things along that theme. I would love to hear about what you've experienced with this so far, since you're only just starting out.
A lot of the things that he mentioned were like things that I feel like we were both not super passionate about, but like we still cared about before we went vegan.
Yeah.
Like we were both very like for spay neutering animals, and both like we both have like very much like we have a very strong opinion about like cats shouldn't be declawed, and like we are always for like rescue animals instead of buying pets.
Yeah, all of my animals are rescued.
Yeah.
We don't usually use plastic bags. We actually have reusable bags that we've been using more.
Yeah. I don't think I even own anything that's fur or leather. I have like a pleather jacket that's like plastic leather. That's not even real. I don't think I've ever like had enough money to buy something that's real leather even.
Trap, neuter, spay, and return is what that is. So you trap the animal, you fix them, and then you return them to the wild. Like all of the cats here in this town, we
need to do that with all the cats.
a ridiculous amount of cats here.
Yeah.
I am sorry. I don't know if this upsets people or not. I don't know if people are against trap, neuter, return, but I'm for that. I support that 100% because there's a ridiculous amount of cats that need homes here and nobody's going to help them at all. So.
But like, what would be a negative to that? I can't think of.
Population control is kind of important and stuff.
I know, but I can't think of like a reason to be against that.
I don't know. I'm not against it, so I've
I
never
don't know.
heard
I have to
anybody
like
else
learn
talk
more about
it.
that and find out because I don't know how I feel about that. We already said like we went vegan for like the health part of it, not so much as like the ethical part of it. But at the same time, like even before we were vegan, we've always been very much like I feel like we're very conscious of things.
Yeah, before my transition, when I was wearing makeup, I would not wear makeup that was like tested on animals and stuff. But those are things that we're aware of and we try to look out for. But I think we're not necessarily as like we try to use vegan like shampoo and stuff like that that has nothing to do with animals. But that's not like a huge thing. Yeah. For me.
But there are certain things that I definitely want to get better at. Yeah. Is like we don't recycle, but I don't even know how to recycle in this town.
Yeah,
we need to find out about that.
We're not the ones who deals with the trash here.
But we also like don't have a lot of. I feel like we don't have a ton of trash.
Yeah, we actually have been less wasteful.
So we're getting better. We're learning more things.
We're new at this. We've only been vegan for a month.
Yeah. So I guess that's the last question.
I want to do another Q&A, but I want more people to send in questions.
You guys need to ask us questions.
It
doesn't even have to be like about us being vegan. We got one question from an actual person and it was Ollie and he's already a vegan.
Yeah.
Send us questions.
Thanks for watching this video. If you did watch this video, like and comment some questions or things you want to hear us talk about because we do want to upload more often than we have been.
Oh, and follow our blogs.
Yeah, we have some blogs. My blog is Authentic Arc on WordPress. You just type this in.
Mine is Michael. I think it's
Michael's Words.
Michael's Words, but if you just search, I think my link is Michael Pesetsky.
Yeah, and then
We have a
joint vlog, which is where this is going to be uploaded anyways.
it's the plant-based Pesetsky-Kidwells. That's the YouTube name, obviously. It's gonna be on this video, and it's also the vlog name. It's plant-based Pesetsky-Kidwells. Cause there's us.
Yes.
We're the
We also
plant-based.
have Instagram. We're getting distracted again. We're trying to end this
Okay.
video.
Bye.
Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.